Welcome to the Positive Pants Podcast. Mindset, motivation and inspiration to help you find your positive pants. It's time to let go of negative thinking, understand why you do what you do and stop the self-sabotage with your host, Fran Excel.
Welcome to the show. As always, it's Fran Excel, your resident subconscious success mentor, helping you find your very own pair of positive pants so you can get out of your own way and live a life that you love. If you want to stop self-sabotaging your own success and let go of the stress, then you are in the right place, my friend. Make sure you download your free Stressed to Success guided meditation at bit.ly/stress to success as my little gift to you just for being here. Please do subscribe, share and review. It really, really helps people that need to hear this message find us, and I so appreciate it. In the show notes, you'll also find details of how you can work with me and where you can get your mitts on my meditations, products, printables, programs. You can find it through the link in my bio on Instagram, which is my favorite place to hang out. So please do come join me over there at I'm Fran Excel. Tag me in your takeaways, slide into my DMs. I'm here for it. So that's the formalities over, my love. So let's jump to the content. How do you treat yourself on the down days? Like the off days, the ones where you just feel like you're in a bit of a funk and you might not even be sure why. This is actually a really, really important question, and the answer is not to be underestimated. The way that you treat yourself and talk to yourself when you're feeling a way that you don't want to or feel like you shouldn't is key to so much. It's easier to show ourselves compassion when we're having a good run of things. You know, it's easier to be nice to ourselves when we feel like we're doing a good job. But what about the days that you don't? What do you tend to do? What do you tend to think to yourself and say to yourself? And how does that make you feel? We're always going to have days where things go wrong. Or they might go just not the way we wanted them to. We're always going to have days where people might let us down. We're always going to have days where it feels a bit much or we've worked ourselves too hard. We're always going to have days where we might not have slept enough or our hormones might be running wild or the moon is full or Mercury is in retrograde, whatever it may be. I used to be the queen of being nasty to myself in my own head and out loud, to be fair. I felt frustrated with myself. I wished I was different. In all honesty, I made myself a bit of a victim, even though it was absolutely of my own making. But none of that served to make me feel good. It certainly didn't help me get out of the funk. The thing I didn't know back then was how it was creating more of the same for me. How I was talking to myself was signaling to my brain to show me more evidence that that was true. You know, I bought into the idea that you shouldn't have bad days. You know, it's just an extension of so many people's conditioning that we aren't supposed to ever feel down or feel our emotions. And it's just so damaging. We're human beings and there are natural ebbs and flows in our days, weeks, months and years. Seasonal shifts that may have an effect. Monthly cycles that may have an effect. I would love for people to let go of the notion that working on yourself means you're never going to have a bad day. You know, if anyone ever tries to actually sell you that, run a flipping mile. Yeah, because it's not about that. It's about how you see those down days, how you look at them, how you handle them, how you treat yourself through them, how long you allow them to last, how you judge yourself for having them. We've got to stop trying to live up to unrealistic expectations in all facets of our lives. You know, that's around success, time, the way we look, whatever it may be. It's important that people are more honest with the realities of just being a human. Yeah? A down day, the way I look at it, is an opportunity. It's an opportunity to appreciate the good ones and really recognize them for what they are. It's an opportunity to practice gratitude even when you're not feeling it. It's an opportunity to listen to what your brain and body are clearly trying to communicate to you. It's not about it being anything wrong with you. It's about learning to listen. It's about living with curiosity over judgment. What might be going on for you right now? Might you be doing something you don't really want to do? Or could it be highlighting something to be healed or reframed? Can you name the emotion? And can you hear any of the judgments coming through about you having it? Like, how are you talking to yourself? And then look at, what do you tend to do? What behavior do you exhibit? For me, it was always lounging on the sofa with snacks, or it might be trying to push through it. Maybe sitting at my desk trying to force myself to work and not getting very far. When actually, what I needed to do was take a minute and step back. Oh, hello, Milo. How nice to see you. Now, my steps are to listen, identify what might be going on and why, get curious, allow myself the grace to be human, self-compassion, identify and sit with the emotion, go do something different, understand my coping strategies, snapping at loved ones, going for the junk food, so I'm aware and can consciously choose something different. Self-compassion is absolutely something that can be learned, but you won't get anywhere without awareness first. You can hear Milo scratching his collar. Identify your thoughts, your inner self-talk, your behaviours. Don't let that stuff stay unconscious. And then think, just if your best friend was telling you that they felt exactly the way you feel and was saying the things to themselves that you say to yourself, what would you tell them? And can you extend that to yourself? So if you got value from this and you know in your gut that now is the time to step up and start rewiring your thinking and start changing things for yourself, then book in a free discovery call so we can work out what needs to happen to get you from where you're at right now to the action-taking success you know you can be. If you want my eyes and ears on your problems, then I work with people one-on-one and through my programs. You can find all the details to booking a call in the show notes, the link in my bio on Instagram, and on my website, franexcel.com. So stop waiting for if and when and choose to change things now because you can. I'm here to believe in you when you don't believe in yourself. And as always, I hope you found this helpful, and I'll see you next week. Bye!